Hello fellow gamers, Jim here, and we are back with more strawberry jam. And today, after we beat Forest Path last time, today we are tackling Azure Caverns, which is next on the list. So I'm quite excited about that. It's another green level, so I expect it to be pretty chill, but that's no reason to think it won't be a lot of fun. And the other thing I wanted to quickly point out, while editing the last video, I spotted this poor fellow. So yeah, be careful how you dig in the beach, I guess. Now, let's have a quick look at how our map is turning out. So we can see we've done 1 out of 21 hearts in the top left there, which is nice. There's 3 levels of zoom on this map as well, which is useful. And more usefully, I suppose, we can see that we've actually cleared 1 map, which was Forest Path, as we've just said. And you can see it on the map as a now full jam jar. So let's go exploring and fill out that map a bit more, shall we? Right, now, Azure Caverns. Here was Forest Path. Azure Caverns down here, past these lovely windmills. All this nice scenery. Boom. Alright, let's hop on in. So, Azure Caverns by cellularAutomaton. 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 Thank you very much for your level. Gameplay by cellularAutomaton. And Spirit Dragon. Music by cellularAutomaton. That's pretty good. Doing the music and the gameplay. Very nice. And the level itself. The sticker is by Frog. Decoration by none other than cellularAutomaton, Spirit Dragon, and playtesting by Pedro Kerb and Spirit Dragon. Fantastic. So, we have... interestingly, we have 2 dashes. And the water kills you. And we've got this moving block. So, if I give it a bash... Hey! It not only reveals the silverberry, which is kind of cute, but it moves on out of the way. Okay. And so bashing it again will send it back where it came from. Okay, cool. So I guess that's the gimmick for the level. So what are we doing here? So I guess it's a little bit of a, would you call it a puzzle level? Trying to figure out where the platforms are supposed to move to. Now, I'm pretending as if I've never played this level before. I have, and I happen to know that behind this wall is a secret berry room. Fantastic. So, if we just dash over here, we can see we've got 2 berries in this map, and I'm hoping that this one, which hasn't collected yet, you just got to be careful to get out of the room safely. There we go. And then, yeah, as you can see, that is exactly the first berry. Now this one, let's just climb over and use our second dash like that. Fantastic. Okay, so this screen doesn't look too bad. Anything up there? Nope. Ooh, they've put a handy ledge there to grab onto, so that's nice. All right. Okay. Nothing too complicated so far. Yes. This screen. I remember this one being a bit, a bit tight. So that jump is not. It's not a gimme. We've got this nice obvious route down here, which holds another berry. Okay. So there are 2 ways I found to get this berry. So the problem you have is that if you try and move that platform out of the way and then dash into it, you send it back to you. So the first way to do it is to quite quickly dash after you hit it. So that requires a little bit of schmovement. Or, and this is actually quite an important bit of tech, I suppose, if you... Sorry. if you die, no, if you spend your dash like fully and then hit the platform, and by spend your dash, I suppose I've just been like it completes, so the dash runs out, so it lasts however like 1.5 meters or whatever. If you use it all and then hit the platform, it doesn't activate, and we are able to claim our berry that way. So either of those work. Just a little bit. It's quite easy to die in that screen, and there are both berries in the level. Very good. Now, yes, okay, so we send, let's try that again. We have a spare dash, so we can just dash back here. So we send that guy over there, then we just need to be quite careful with our jumps here, yeah, because it's quite hard to get past that. So if you try and do it like this, you will just die. So, oh, what? I didn't think that through. Anyway, so yeah, so now we've got the same problem here. We don't want to like activate the platform like that because it will kill you. So again, what you need to, I don't know if you can hear as you walk on this ground, it's this nice tinkling effect, which is cool. So the way to do this is, again, you just want to make sure that you've spent your dash by the time you get to the platform, and in fact you want to make sure you spend only one dash. Okay, come on, I feel like I'm making this harder than it needs to be. There we go, made it. Right, so there are no more berries to collect, so we can just focus on getting through. Yeah, so that room is, so you can I guess if you wanted to, you could come back to safety, but it's probably easiest to just go straight up and over. So this one is a momentum saver like that. Yeah, so a bit like chapter 1 in the main game. You have to use the momentum of the block to fire you across the level like that. Right, let's get you over here. Oh, hello, Dash Crystal. How very nice of you to join us. Right, that worked out lovely. Ooh, this car has seen better days. Yeah, I don't think you could get through this entrance to this screen, but never mind. Right. So we use that to get up here, and that is the end of the level. So short but sweet. I like having 2 dashes. 2 dashes is all good, and yeah, the intro car, as it is known, is always good to see as a little Easter egg. It's not really an Easter egg if it's right there, is it? But anyway, that was Azure Caverns. Yay! Look, very good. Let's check this out. Yep. So there's our 2 out of 2 berries. With 10 deaths, it's not too bad. And then the credit here. So again, maybe I'll just chuck my thoughts out while I've literally just cleared the level. So gameplay. So the gimmick, you have 2 dashes. So 2 dashes is always fun. You can do some funky things with 2 dashes. I like the momentum use of those blocks. They're sort of like, they're like the city blocks, but to activate them, instead of grabbing them, you have to bash them, and then you can use some momentum. So that was a nice little twist on a vanilla gameplay element. So that's always good as well. It was the screens all kind of looked the same again a little bit. I like the poison water was quite a nice effect, and obviously it was quite dark, which, you know, but then you emerged into the world, so maybe that's quite nice. So yeah, I kind of got the theme, I got the vibe, and the music was nice and simple, which is good, quite chill in the background. So they kind of worked quite well. Berries, 2 berries, again, better than no berries, but I always prefer more berries. The more the merrier. So, you know, 2 is fine, but let's just chuck more berries in. There's, you know, they were quite well hidden. Well, no, one of them was relatively well hidden. One of them was almost on the path. Yeah, no other secrets that I found. Maybe there were some in there. Didn't spot them if there were. And finally, in terms of fun and difficulty, it was quite short. So, I mean, maybe that's because I was clearing the screens quite quickly. Well, obviously, they sort of go hand in hand. But yes, I enjoyed the sort of the puzzle-solving elements of it, if you like. And difficulty-wise, again, this is a green beginner map, so I'm not looking for difficulty in these maps. I'm just kind of looking, do they use its mechanics well? I think they did. There were a couple of rooms that needed a bit of thought. There was that one room with like that awkward bit of spikes that you had to kind of dash over by jumping off the right part of the level. So yeah, another good level. Short and sweet, but yeah, keep it going, keep it coming. So that was Azure Caverns, and then the last thing to do is head back to the journal. However, instead of going back up where we started, we're going to come down here, because look at this. We found ourselves not only the journal, but also our second bench, and a mysterious gate. What could that be? Well, all will be revealed eventually. But yeah, so this is our second bench now, so that's nice. So we can see we are exploring more of the lobby. That mysterious gate even gets its own icon, which is good. So that bench now is available to us for fast travel. So we can just go between the two. So if I spawn here, it brings me all the way back up top, which is, I mean, that's so good. And then yeah, let's check out the journal. So we got our next sticker with the crystal covered in vines, which is a nice nod to the level. I think I might be right in saying the stickers, at least for the moment, they have been roughly where the levels were in the lobby. So top left, and then directly underneath that for Forest Path and Azure Caverns. Maybe that's the thing that will continue. I actually don't know. I don't remember noticing that pattern before. And then if we have a quick look at our stats, so we only spent 6 minutes in the level all told, but that was fine. There's nothing wrong with a slightly shorter level. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. All right, guys. Well, look, as ever, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.